Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. First thing that we're gonna go do is pick up the wheels for the STI. So here they are, guys. I'm super happy we made that very last minute decision from going from the OEM color to the gloss black. Imagine those on the series gray. That's gonna look really freaking nice. So there's always been one thing ever since we got the Evo IX done that I've been wanting to do, and I just haven't came across the time. But now that we have the stay-at-home order with the quarantine, with the virus and all that going on, I figured this is a perfect opportunity to pull the car in the shop and get this thing done. I'm gonna give the car a quick wash because it's been sitting outside and it's been raining. So let's give it a bath, pull it in the shop, and I'll show you guys what we are about to do. So this car is absolutely beautiful. It is already sold, but there is one thing I've been needing to do before the owner flies out. The new owner flies out and picks it up. He's coming all the way from Illinois, and I want this car to be 100% perfect before he comes and gets it. So the very last thing I've been putting off, not necessarily dreading, but it's kind of a time-consuming process, is doing a complete ceramic coat on the entire car. So on the vinyl wrap, all the windows, the wheels, the calipers. This thing's gonna be 100% perfect, ready to go when he flies out and gets it. I don't know when he's coming. All this virus stuff has kind of like been messing with everything in everybody's life, so I don't know exactly when he's coming, but either way, we gotta get this thing done, and that is what we are starting off today with. Or it might take the majority of the day. Pretty much every other vehicle that we own is ceramic coated. The Camo Evo 10 is ceramic coated. The black Evo 8, the wrap on the FRS is coated. The only car that's finished that we own and isn't coated right now is the Evo 9. Before you ever apply ceramic coat, the car has to be 100% clean and dry. This is a brand new vinyl wrap, so we don't have to go through, thankfully we don't have to go through and claim it or clay bar it. Say for example, if we were to go do my truck right now, we have to claim it the whole truck to get it ready for ceramic coat. There are a few other little things that I want to fix up on the car before we actually coat it. So when we wrap the car, we had the fenders loose, so the gaps are kind of weird. That gap right there doesn't necessarily line up like it should. This gap right here is kind of whack. I somehow scuffed up the headlight, so we're going to rebuff that headlight. That gap looks good. That one is a bit too big. And then there's some water spotting on the windows, so I want to get that buffed off and looking 100% perfect before we go ahead and ceramic coat the windows. The wheels and the brakes are all good to go. We just have to pull them off, clean them, get those ceramic coated. But first up, let's get all these fenders lined up how they should, get that headlight rebuffed, get the windows buffed, and I think there was something on this taillight as well I wanted to clean up. Yeah, a little bit of a scuff right there. I'm gonna try to buff that off, see what we can do there. So I spent about 2 hours getting all these gaps 100% perfect. As you can see, that one's much better. The hood defender is literally perfect on both sides. And then that gap right there was already pretty much good. We just had to make a little adjustment. So all that is finished up. Let's get the bumper back on and get this thing ceramic coated. So this thing is completely prepped and ready. They're not prepped, but it's ready to be ceramic coated. So let me show you what ceramic coat we're using. If you're a long-time subscriber, you guys already know. But for you new subs, there's been quite a few recently. We are gonna be using the infamous Armor Shield 9 by Avalon King. If you guys are quarantined at home or have the stay-at-home order like Washington State does, there's no better time to get your car ceramic coated. I know Avalon King is still shipping out orders, so you can go on their site, buy a kit, it'll be delivered right to your house, and you can do everything at home, because I'm gonna show you guys how to do it today. Very, very simple to do. I'll have a link, first link in the description box below. I do have a discount code for you guys, which is Devin25. It'll save you $25 off of one kit. So what we're doing today is literally the whole car. The wrap, the glass, the wheels, the brakes, and we are definitely going to need 2 kits for that. So if you're going to do all that as well, I would recommend 2 kits. If you're doing just the body of a car with no glass, no brakes or wheels, 1 kit should do the trick. But either way, I would recommend picking up 2 because you don't want to run out halfway. But if you want to chance it be a little bit on the risky side, you can grab 1 kit and you should be able to get 1 car done. Also, one more thing, guys, they do have a prep kit that you can use if your car needs to be clay barred or clay mitted. I'll have that link down below as well. Like I said earlier, we won't be using that, but I know the prep kit includes like a wash mitt, includes a clay mitt, and it includes the surface cleaner. So this stuff is pretty easy to use. You're gonna need 1 or 2 kits, and we'll be using some isopropyl or rubbing alcohol. This is 70% diluted. Let me walk you through on how to do 1 panel, and then we can just bust out the entire car. I do recommend 2 coats. It'll make it last a good bit longer. And the main important thing as to why we are even doing this, number 1, it's gonna make washing the car much easier. It's gonna keep the car cleaner longer, and it's gonna prevent this wrap from fading over time. All right, my fam, so here's what we got going on. Obviously, you want the car clean first. That's why we went ahead and washed it. Now we are gonna grab our isopropyl or rubbing alcohol. Same thing. We're gonna put some on the towel, and we're gonna clean off the fender. You can't have any water on it whatsoever. It's gotta be 100% spotless. Perfectly clean, so the ceramic coat will adhere to the vinyl. Yes, you can use it on vinyl. I did notice on the FRS when we did that car, it took a bit longer to cure versus a paint, but you can still do it on vinyl, and it helps so freaking much with keeping the car clean. We got the fender all cleaned up. Let's get to ceramic coating. So we have our applicator towel placed over the applicator pad. We're just gonna grab some ceramic coat. We're gonna drip it, maybe like 5 to 7 drops onto the applicator, and we're gonna go over the fender in a horizontal and vertical motion. We're gonna wait about 5 minutes. It's gonna turn into like a little bit of rainbow-ish color, so you can definitely tell when it's ready to wipe off. And then we're just gonna grab their supplied black microfiber towel, wipe it down, and we can move on to the next panel. Simple as that, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. It's very easy to do. Bobby and I have done it together multiple times. If Bobby can do it, and if I can do it, you guys can definitely get it done too. All right, so about three and a half hours later, we have the whole body of the car ceramic coated. Now, as soon as we pull it outside and get it like under the sun or the clouds, whatever, not garage lighting, we're gonna see more areas that we missed when wiping out the ceramic coat. Just make sure you get that off, or else you'll have a rainbow stuck on your car. I've had that happen before. Actually, part of the roof on the Evo X, there's a little chunk that's like a rainbow, so make sure you get all the ceramic coat off. We gotta clean up the wheels, clean up the brakes. I forgot about the windows, so we need to buff some of the water spots off the windows, and then we can get all that stuff ceramic coated, get everything back together on the car, pull the car outside, see how good it looks, and like I said, go over it one more time with a towel. Make sure you don't have any leftover ceramic coat. Damn, I'm out of breath. This is a lot of work, but it's well worth it. It's gonna look so good. So I'm just gonna use this little mini buffing wheel on a drill, buff those water spots off, and then we can get all the glass ceramic coated on this car. So the main thing with glass is you have to get every speck of the ceramic coat off, because like I was saying earlier, if it dries and it's a rainbow color, it's gonna look so terrible looking through that every day when you're driving your car. Yeah, make sure you spend a lot of time, grab a few different towels if you need to, and really get every single speck of the ceramic, especially off of the windshield. Wheels and calipers are always a little bit more tricky to do, being that it's not a completely flat surface like the windows or the body of the car. What we're gonna have to do is take the applicator pad off of the sponge, and we're just gonna wrap it around our finger and get in between all the spokes. The barrels of the wheel we can have on the sponge, but in between all the spokes, and of course on the calipers as well, we're gonna have to have that pad wrapped around a finger. The whole body of the car is done. We still have to go over it a second time. I'm not going to film that because it's the same exact process, but in between coats, you want to wait about an hour for it to partially cure before you hit it with a second coat. All right, my fam, we got her outside. We got it all wiped down again with a new microfiber towel, just the little spots that we missed. So this thing is looking its best. It looks so good. The ceramic coat added a little bit of shine to that Nardo gray, added a ton of shine to the glass and to the roof, and especially to the wheels as well. Absolutely amazing. I'm so stoked with how this thing came out. So now that we got the car all finished up, we need to let the ceramic coat completely cure before we get any water, any rain on it. So this car is gonna sit in the shop probably until the day the guy actually comes and picks up the car. So it's currently Tuesday. We want to leave it in the shop until at least Thursday. And a good way to check to make sure it's good to go, just grab a little bit of water, put it on a spot, and if it runs off like it should after ceramic coating is cured, you're good to go. But if it turns the coating white, that means it has not cured all the way yet. So yeah, 2 full days, we should be 100% good to go with the cure time on this ceramic coat. Honestly guys, that took a little bit longer than expected just because we did literally every single thing on the car, including on the glass and all that. And usually I'll kind of split it up into a few different days. One day for the body, one day for the wheels and the Brembos and all that. But on this car, we decided to do everything in one day, and I'm super glad that we got it finally done. It looks so damn good. But with that being said, there's not much else we can do today because it's getting pretty freaking late. So I'm gonna wrap up today's video right here. If you want to pick up a ceramic coat for your own car, Devin 25 will save you $25 off of a kit. It's definitely the perfect time to do it while we have the stay-at-home order. Pretty much the whole United States, or pretty much the whole freaking world, is like quarantined right now. Stay at home, let this whole virus thing pass, and this is a perfect opportunity to get your car to the shop, clean it up, ceramic coat it, and you'll be protected for the spring, the summer, all the way till next winter when it starts snowing again. Should be good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.